Okay, so our topic is a 3-moment equation. So, yung figure dyan, that is only for example. So, this is the general formula para sa ating TME. So, ito yung nakikita nyo. Yan. That is our general formula. Pero, meron naman tayong conditions para kahit papano mag-shrink or kumonte yung ating formula. So, paano ang ating gagawin? So, number 1, we consider the two conditions. Number 1, supports are unyielding. And number 2, the beam is uniform cross-section. If that conditions will satisfy, ang formula lang natin would be ML multiplied by, multiply natin ng LL plus 2MC multiplied by LL plus LR plus MR LR plus load factor on the left span and load factor on the right span should be equal to 0. Ito lang yung formula na gagamitin natin. Okay? Next, what if itong example natin ay naka-fix? So, may mga steps naman tayo on how to determine this equation or paano natin isasatisfy yung conditions natin na dapat unyielding. Draw the shear and moment diagram of the continuous beam loaded as shown in the figure. So, we have two conditions na dapat i-consider sa ating TME. Number 1, supports are unyielding, and number 2, the beam has uniform cross-section. I-assume natin dito sa ating beam. Okay, may mga steps naman tayo on how to start this TME equation. Consider the two spans at a time. Number 1 and number 2, if they're a fixed end, extend the beam to represent the moment and or in the fixed end. So, anong ibig sabihin na to? Okay, ito pong fixed end natin dyan. I-extend po natin yan. Pag na-extend na natin yung biga dyan, okay, lagay po tayo rito ng ating unyielding supports. Alam naman natin when we say unyielding supports, these are the hinge and roller. Next, we put it as your imaginary. Bakit imaginary? Kasi po wala po talagang value ang imaginary natin. Pero ilalagay lang natin dyan to satisfy the conditions na kailangan ng TME. If there is a fixed end, okay na tayo dyan. Nilagay natin as unyielding support. Number 3, if there is an overhang, calculate the moment overhang. So, meron tayong overhang dito as you can see on the figure. Ito yung overhang natin. So, consider the overhang. Okay, so consider natin yung overhang. So, this is your overhang. This is your beam. This would be your shear C. Okay, and this is your moment C. Probably this will be your 25 kilonewton and with a span of 1 meter. To determine C, summation moment at C is equivalent to 0. Clockwise should be positive. So, we have MC plus 25 is equivalent to, okay, lagay natin dito baka mamaya ma-disregard nyo kasi yung 1. So, i-consider natin yung 1. 25 multiplied by 1 kasi ito po yung distance niya. Okay? Should be equivalent to 0. Therefore, our moment C here would be negative 25 kilonewton meter. Papalitan ba natin ang direction? No. As is na tayo dyan. Okay? Consider yung negative moment for that kasi i-consider natin ito later on our sign conventions. Huwag nyo na pong palitan. Okay na po yan. Okay, okay, sabi din sa number 1, consider two spans at a time. So, kukunin natin itong ating I, and then A, tapos A to B. The two spans, i-consider natin. Okay? So, i-draw lang natin dito sa baba. Okay, given this figure, kukunin natin yung ating IA and AB. Yan po, IA and AB, span yung mga yan. So, what is your moment left? Your moment left here would be this value. Moment left. Ano naman yung moment center nyo? We have MA. And last, we have your moment right. Pero mostly, hindi na ako nagre-reference dyan. Dito na lang ako tumitingin sa aking note. So, dito ilalagay ko lang, this will be my ML, this will be my moment center, and also, this would be my moment right. So, kahit hindi na ako tumingin sa diagram, okay na yan. So, anong gagawin ko rito? Ito, ilalagay ko lang as your ML. This will be your MA. MA is MI ha. Ayan, MI. Ito A. And then, moment B. Yung distance, since imaginary yan, that will be 0. Yung span naman natin sa AB, i-consider natin yan. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3. So, ilagay natin dito, 3 meters. Yung load factor nito, since walang load imaginary, that is 0. Dito naman sa kabila, this is on the right side. Since right side yan, at dalawa po yung nakakita natin, one is uniform and the other one is concentrated load, i-consider natin yung dalawa. So, ilagay muna natin yung formula natin dito. Ano ba ang ating formula para sa ating load factor when it comes uniform load? So, we have WL R raised to 3 divided by 4 plus natin ng PB since right yan. Next, LR multiplied by LR squared minus B squared. So, therefore, we have here RO, which is equivalent to 10 multiplied by 3 raised to 3 divided by 4 plus yung P natin dyan is 50 multiplied by 1.5. Ayan, 1.5 po. Okay, divided by 3. Okay, and then we have 3 squared minus 1.5. Okay, 1.5 raised to 2. Ayan. So, therefore, our RO here would be, the RO is 236.25 kilonewton meters. Okay, after natin makuha lahat ng value, i-substitute natin dito. So, we have MI, LO, yung LL pala natin is 0, plus twice yung moment center is MA, and then 0 plus 3 plus yung MR is our moment B, multiplied by 3, plus load factor 0, and then yung isa naman ay 236.25 equal to 0. Simplify natin. Ito ay 0, so we have 2 times 3 is 6MA plus 3MB plus 236.25 equal to 0. This is equation 1. Sa pangalawang span naman, we have consider ang ating AB, kung saan tayo nag-stop kanina, which is dito, AB. Ang susunod naman ng span dyan is BC. So, mapapansin nyo rito, this is our moment left, moment center, and moment right. Okay? So, ilagay na natin dito, ML, MC, MR. So, copy lang natin yun nandyan. We have MA, MB, and then MC. Next, our left, and then left, right span. Ayan po. So, consider natin itong span natin dito. Itong point na to, this will be our left side na. Ayan, lagyan natin ito left side. And ito naman yung magiging right side natin. Okay, so we have 3 at saka 3. So, lagay natin dito 3 and then 3. Okay. Tapos, 3 meter. Yung load factor naman natin, magkaiba sila. So, mapapansin nyo dito yung load factor natin sa kabila, we have dalawa, yung uniform at saka concentrated load. So, kukunin lang natin yan. We have here, yung ating LO and then RO. Okay, kunin lang natin. WLL raised to, ilan pa yung formula natin doon kanina? LL raised to 3 over 4. Ipa-plus po natin ang ating PA. Okay, since nasa left side tayo, over LL multiplied by LL squared minus A squared. So, meaning our LO here would be, yung W natin kanina, we have, ito, check natin. Actually, parehas lang naman ito sa RO, pero para malaman natin kung parehas, 10 multiplied by 3 raised to 4 plus yung A kasi natin dito. Same lang kasi siya ng value na 1.5. Nagkataon lang kasi na yung A and B natin ay parehas na value. Pero kung magkaiba yan, syempre iba din yung lalabas na sagot nyo kapag nag-left or right kayo rito. So kung kanina left, ngayon naman, kung kanina right, ngayon naman left. Pero yung value niya same pa din. B natin is equivalent to 50. Tapos, ilagay natin 50. Ayun. Ilagay natin 50 multiplied by 1.5 over 3. 3 squared minus 1.5 squared. So, kapag in-add nyo na yan, we have here 236.25 kilonewton meter raised to 2. Next naman natin yung ating RO dito sa span na yan. So, we have RO here. Mapapansin nyo, dalawa po yung ating value. Ito yung drawing niya eh. Lagay natin. We have 1, 1, diba? Check natin. We have 1 meter, 1 meter, and then 1 meter. Yung load naman dito, we have 20, tapos ito ay 30. Ngayon po, since right span tayo, paano natin i-consider yan? Ang pagkuha ng load factor on the right side is PB over LR raised to 2 minus B squared. Lahat po dapat is on the right side. Meaning, start muna tayo sa first concentrated load. Kung yung first concentrated load natin ay 20, we have here 1 on your left side. Syempre, yung remaining is 2 meters. And, yung isa naman po na load natin is 30. So, we have here 1 plus 1 sa left side and then 1 meter on the right side. Meaning, this will be your A, B, A, and B. So, dito sa ating load factor, unahin po muna natin yung 20. So, we have 20 multiplied by 2 over 3. So, 3 squared minus 2 squared. Dito naman sa kabila, ipa-plus nyo lang. We have 30 multiplied by 1 over 3. And then, 3 squared minus 1 squared. Okay, so, hindi ko naman na ito kailangan. Alisin ko na yan dyan. So, therefore, our final answer here would be, RO natin, compute lang. Okay, we have 146.67 kilonewton meter raised to 2. Okay, and then substitute na natin sa formula natin para makuha natin yung equation na to. So, we have our left and right. So, dito ko na lang po ilagay. We have MA multiplied by 3 plus twice ng ating MB, ayan, plus 3 plus 3 is 6, plus ating M right, which is C multiplied by 3, plus our load factor 236.25, plus natin yung 146.67 equal to 0. So, simplify natin, we have 3MA plus 12MB plus 3MC plus 236.25 plus 146.67 is equal to 382.92. 382.92 equivalent to 0. So, this will be our equation 2. However, meron na tayong value ng moment natin. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo rito, we have MA, MB, MA, MB, MC. So, two unknowns, it should be 2 equations. So, kung meron tayong 3 equations, dapat meron tayong 3 unknowns. Or kaya naman 3 unknowns, dapat 3 equations. Pero, alam naman natin yung MC natin dito, may value na. Diba, nakakuha na tayo ng value kanina. So, yung value natin ng MC is negative 25. Kunin natin yung value na yan, consider nyo din yung negative sign. Okay, so we have here, lagay natin dito, 3MA, lagay natin both, MC is equivalent to negative 25 kilonewton meter, plus 12 of MB, plus 3 multiplied by negative 25 plus 382.92 is equivalent to 0. Baka mamaya sabihin nyo, bakit na naman negative? Pwede naman natin yung gawing positive. Kasi nga po, kinonsider ko kanina, summation natin, yan po clockwise should be 0. And also, may sign convention din ako rito, na kapag negative, gagamitin ko na siya as is negative. Kasi nga, yung sign convention ko, ganyan po yung magiging itsura later on. Okay, so, we have 3MA plus 12MB. Okay, 3 times negative 25. I-plus natin ng 382.92 is equivalent to positive 307.90. Yan, 307.92. So, this will be our equation 2 prime. Na ngayon, equate natin yan. So, kunin natin yung equation 1 and equation 2. So, equate, lagay natin dito. Equate equation 1 and equation 2 prime. So, our formula or our equation dito sa ating 1 is 6MA plus 3MB plus 236.25 is equal to 0. And then we have here 3MA plus 12MB plus 307.92 is equivalent to 0. Equate nyo lang yan by calculator. Pwede na yun, or kung ayaw nyo, gamit kayo ng algebra nyo. Makukuha nyo po agad yung MA and MB ninyo. So, sa calculator, pwede kayong gumamit ng mode. Lagay lang natin dyan. Equation, which is equivalent to 5. Okay. And then, mode 5, 1. So, kikita nyo yung 1. Ang nakalagay po dyan sa calculator nyo is ANX plus BNY should be equal to CN. So, pag nakita nyo na yan, makikita nyo on your calculator is A, B, C. Ayun, in-explain ko isa-isa ha. Kasi yung iba sa inyo, wala po masyadong knowledge dito. No, yung iba lang naman. Okay, share na lang natin sa kanila yung iba pang idea dito para hindi sila mahirapan. Okay, we have, copyhin nyo lang to, 6, 3. Lagay mo dyan, 6, 3. And then we have 3, 12. And then ito, since mapapansin nyo, naka-equal yan, ito hindi naman naka-equal, transpose sa kabila. So, it will become negative 236.25. $1, negative 307.92. So, after natin dyan, ang gagawin nyo, i-equals. Okay, pag naka-equals na, makikita nyo yung x value that is equivalent to 5309 over 175 negative. And then yung y ninyo is okay, negative 10. 126.53 over 700. Kung gusto nyo in decimal place, pwede din. So, itong isa, we have negative 18.0757 kilonewton meter. This is your moment B. Moment B na yan. Yung isa naman po, we have moment A. Yung nakuha nyo kanina, this one, moment A. The answer here would be in decimal, lagay natin 30.337 kilonewton meter. Pwede nyo na yan i-vert, ilagay dito habang nagko-compute kayo. Negative, huwag kakalimutan yung negative. Okay. And then, we have negative 18.0757 kilonewton meter. Next, right after nito, okay, kukunin na natin yung reactions natin. So, meaning, per span na po tayo sa ating reaction. So, we have AB. Kunin natin yung ating beam, free body diagram natin dito. We have here 10 kilonewton. Tama ba? 10 at saka 50. So, kunin natin yan. 10 kilonewton meter with 50 kilonewton. And then, ang span dito, 3. So, 1.5, 1.5. Okay. Next naman, we have kabilang side. Dalawa yon, we have 20 kilonewton and then 30 kilonewton yung ating tawag dito, concentrated load. And then, we have here 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter span. Ayan, lagyan natin ng ating reaction. Ayan. Tapos, paano po yung moment natin dyan? Yung moment natin, ganito po yung magiging itsura. Okay? Since that is all negative, lahat downward. Ayan. Kasi yung sign convention natin, downward. Even ito, yung ating moment kanina, kung mapapansin nyo yung ating moment 25, which is yung MC natin. Diba? May overhang tayo dyan. Ayan. Yung ating RC. So, pagkuha ng reaction, ganito naman po yung gagawin natin. Kunin natin yung span AB. Ito po yung span AB natin. Lagyan natin dito ng RA. Ito naman po, lagyan natin ng RB. And then RB, RC, RC. Mamaya i-summary na lang natin yan. Ngayon, ang magiging reference natin ay itong point na to. So, dyan po, we have summation moment at A is equal to 0. Clockwise should be positive. So, we have 10 multiplied by 3 meters, yung wide niyan. Kunin mo yung kalahati ng 3, we have 1.5 plus 50 multiplied by 1.5. I-plus nyo po yung moment natin. So, nakalimutan ko lagyan ng moment. So, kunin muna natin yung mga moment na to. We have 30.337. Itong kabila naman, moment naman yan, negative din kasi downward eh. So, we have 18.0757 and the other one is 25. This is your moment C. Hindi nyo na po kailangan ilagay yung inyong sign convention dyan kasi po downward na po yung ating moment. Okay, so 150.1.5. I-plus nyo po yung ating 18.0. Okay, 18.0757 and then okay, i-minus nyo po yung ating RB. Yung RB natin, multiply by 3 and then minus nyo po yung 30.337 should be equal to 0. So, transpose nyo po yung ating RB. So, RB multiplied by 3, that is equivalent to 107.7387 divided both sides by 3. So, we have RB to be 35.91 or 91. Okay na yun. So, kilonewton. So, dito nyo po ilalagay is 35.9129 kilonewton. Magkaiba po yung reaction na makukuha nyo ditong RB at dun sa kabilang RB. Okay, magkaiba sila kasi magkaiba yung loadings. So, right after natin makuha nyan, by means of summation forces vertical, equal to 0, upward po lahat ng positive natin, all you have to do is multiply all the loads. Paano po yun? Meron tayong 50 at meron din tayong 10 multiplied by 3. So, we have 10 multiplied by 3 plus 50. I-minus nyo lang po. Okay. Sige, i-good for natin yung upward positive. Okay, we have 35.9129 minus nyo yung 50, minus nyo yung 10 multiplied by 3. And then, we have RA plus RA should be equivalent to 0. Okay, so, etong RA natin, iwan na natin dyan sa kabilang side. Dyan sa side na yan, while the other one, which is yung 50 at saka yung 30, lilipat, and then negative 35.9129. So, therefore, our RA here would be 35.9129. 44.0871. 44.0871 kilonewton. So, pwede nyo ilagay dito 44.0871 kilonewton. So, yan. So, medyo nababagalan ako. Bilisan na lang natin yung pag-compute. Pag ayaw nyo na to, gusto nyo na lang direct sa calculator, sundan nyo na lang po yung gagawin ko. Ito lagi ang aking reference. Pag yan yung reference ko, gagawin ko, we have 20. I-multiply mo yan ng 1, kasi yan yung moment arm niya. Plus 30, i-multiply mo from this point up to dito, 2, yung moment arm niyan. Plus mo po yung 25 agad, and then minus mo lang yung kabilang side. Okay? And divided by, equals mo divided by 3. So, that will be your RC agad. So, ano yung RC natin? We have 28.975 kilonewton. Okay? Given that value, ang gagawin nyo lang, 20 plus 30, i-minus mo agad sa nakuha mong value, we have 21.05. So, ilagay nyo 21.025 kilonewton. Okay, next, dito naman sa kabilang side, if this is downward, so probably this will be your 25 kilonewton. So, yun lang. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? Dito naman, yung sa AB, pag ayaw nyo rin yan i-ganyan, yung summation, ayaw nyo isulat, okay lang naman. Kasi, ang direct lang naman yan is 10 multiplied by 3 plus 50. I-minus nyo lang yung nakuha nyo na 35.9129. So, the answer is 44.0871. Okay, ganun lang. So, right after natin ito, pwede na natin siyang i-summary. So, our summary here would be, our RA is equivalent to 44.0871 kilonewton. Our RB here would be, i-add lang natin yung 35.9129 plus 21.025. So, probably we have 56.9379. And then, our RC here would be 28.975 plus 25 is 53.975. So, ito yung mga units na gagamitin natin on our shear and moment diagram. How about ito naman, our moment here? Our moment here would be negative 30.337 kilonewton meter. Our moment B here would be negative 18.075 kilonewton meter. And kulang ito ng 7. Okay, 5, 7, ayun, kilonewton meter. And then last is moment C would be negative 25 kilonewton meter. These are the units or value we're going to use for our shear and moment diagram. So, this will be our shear and moment diagram. Okay, so mag-start tayo dito sa ating RA. Our ating RA, yung nakuha natin kanina, would be 44.0871. So, umangat would be, okay, here, 44.0871. Okay, so this is Ayan, upward yan. And then, lahat ng loadings natin dyan would be downward or negative. So, 44.0871, ima-minus mo sa 10 multiplied by 1.5, that is 15, diba? So, minus natin dyan. Sumobra yung minus ko. So, yan, we have here 29.0871. And then, i-minus mo ng 50. So, we have negative 20.9129. Okay, baka mamaya ang gawin nyo, 29.0871 minus mo agad ng 50, so gagawa ka ng line dyan. Hindi po ganyan. Okay? Trapezoid po dapat na i-consider nyo, kumbaga one at a time. Okay, next, right after nyan, since ito rin ay negative, so negative 20.9129 minus, okay, 10 multiplied by 1.5. So, that is negative 35.9129. Okay, let's see kung tama yan. So, mapapansin nyo rito sa ating RB, ang sagot ay 35.9129, which is dapat yun talaga yung answer natin dyan. And then, we have 56.937. So, etong value na yan, ipa-plus mo lang doon sa nakuha nating 56.9379. So, the answer here would be 21.025. Ayan. Next, walang load. So, as is tayo sa ating value. Minus, ayan, meron tayong minus 20. So, that is, bababa, 1.025. Wala na namang load. And then, nag-minus ulit siya ng 30. So, pag nag-minus niya ng 30, probably, ang sagot nito would be 28, negative 28.975. Since walang loading dyan, as is tayo dyan. And then, i-plus natin yung reaction natin sa C, which is 53.975. So, negative 28 plus natin ang 53.975 is 25. So, umangat siya ng 25. So, ilagay natin dito, 25. Since walang loading, minus 25, so 0. Let's see if our RB here would be negative 28.975. And then yung RB, 21.025. So, tingnan natin. 28.975. So, look at this. That is RC, 28.975. Tignan nyo rin, may 25 din dyan. And also, we have 21.025 dun sa taas ng ating RB. Which is, ito yun. So, tama ang ating reaction or shear diagram. So, ayan ang ating shear diagram. Ngayon naman po, right after natin kunin yung shear diagram, itong per area natin na diagram or itong sinushadan ko, kukunin natin yung area niyan. So, we have here area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4, 5, and 6. Pwede nyo namang i-direct. Pero yung sa iba kasi, hindi masyadong ganun kabilis. Kaya, ipe-per area na lang natin. And, of course, isusulat ko muna lahat ng value para mabilis yung calculations natin. Sa pagkuha lang naman ng trapezoid, ang kukunin nyo lang is ganito, we have 44.0871 plus 29.0871 divided by 2, and then i-times mo lang yung distance niya, which is 1.5. That is your area. So, we have 54.88065. Okay? Next naman dito sa kabilang side, i-neglect nyo muna yung sign kasi mamaya, pwede nyo naman siyang i-plus minus na lang. We have 20.9129 plus 35.9129 divided by 2 times ulit ng ating 1.5. Bakit ko dinidivide 2 yan? Kasi kinukuha ko lang yung average then multiplied by its distance. So, we have 42.61935. And then, we have here our area 3, which is 21.025 as is na tayo dyan. Kasi it is multiplier by 1. So, the answer here would be 21.025. Next here would be 1.025 because it's all 1. And then 28.975. And also we have here 25. So, these are the formula or these are the areas we're going to use. Okay, so nilagay ko na dito yung ating mga moment. So, this is our moment A, 30.337, moment B, 18.0757, and moment C is 25. Gagawin lang natin is i-minus plus lang ito. Since yung area 1 natin is positive, yung area 2 negative, area 3 positive, area 4 is plus. How about area 5 negative and then positive? Lahat ng nandito ay negative, lahat ng nasa taas is positive. So, nang gagawin natin, we have here 30.337 negative. Ipa-plus nyo lang po yung area 1 natin. So, we will be having 24.54365. So, gawin nyo lang po pa-curve yan. Since this is first degree, the other degree would be second degree kasi yun yung susunod. And then, next naman natin is isubtract natin yung answer natin dyan doon sa ating area 2, which is equivalent to, okay, area 2 is 24.54365. I-minus natin yung area 2 natin. So, we will be having negative 18.0757, which is tama kasi yan yung ating moment B. Ayan. So, wala tayong problema. Okay. Next, here is 21.025. So, 18 points, ayan, yung nakuha yung negative na yun. I-plus nyo lang po sa ating area 3. So, we have 2 point, ilagay natin dito, 2.9493. Next natin, i-plus natin sa ating area 4, which is, ito po yung area 4 natin. So, we will be having 3.9743. I-minus natin sa area natin na 5. So, we have 25. Ayan. And then, next, 25 minus 25 is 0. So, this is our shear and moment diagram. Ito po, 0 po yan. So, meaning, slant lang po ito. Okay, slant. And then, ito also slant. And then, of course, ito slant din. Okay? Yung curve lang po dyan, yung may mga naka-slant na ng una. Ayan. So, curve po. This is our shear and moment diagram para sa ating 3-moment equation. Okay? So, that's it for our 3-moment equation with overhang. Thank you.